Well, today I will talk about the brand positioning analysis for Adidas. First, let's see the background of Adidas. There are some company information in this chart. Adidas Group is the largest company in the sports footwear and apparel industry in Europe and the second largest in the world. Its product range covers the entire spectrum of apparel and footwear goods, from casual sporty fashion to high performance productive products for competitive athletes. When we analyze a brand, the first thing that we should explore is a frame of reference. It includes target market, competitors, and brand positioning. Identifying the consumer target is important because different consumers may have different brand knowledge structures and different perceptions and preference for the brand. I will use market segmentation to explore Adidas' target market. Mar- Market segments can be divided through different variables such as geography, demographics, behavior, and psychological. This is because consumers in the same market segment have similar requirements, preferences, and behaviors. Therefore, potential consumers can be classified with common needs to develop unique and appropriate marketing strategies for different groups. The geographic segmentation signifies a market divided by location, which is consumers who live in the same region share some related wants and needs, and those wants and needs could be very different from the consumers who are living other regions of the world. Adidas divides its business into 8 regions as the table chart shows that. Each of the segments comprises all wholesale, retail, and e-commerce business. On the other hand, geographic marketing enables Adidas to implement different product promotion strategies in different regions. For example, Adidas products in Europe are focused on soccer, while in North America they focused on basketball. Demographic segmentation consists of demographic factors such as age, ethnicity, nationality, occupations, and so on. Demographic segmentation aids an organization in understanding its consumers and satisfying their wants and needs. Adidas targets sports loving people, mainly between the ages of 13 and 40, but most of its customers are between the ages of 15 and 30. This is because the age group have the most purchasing power. Psycho- Psychographic segmentation was to dividing the market into groups based on social class, lifestyle, or personality characteristics. In order to create a high-end position among consumers, Adidas mainly focused on upper middle class consumers who have strong spending power. Adidas' sub-premium pricing strategy and superior quality products help the brand target its desired customer segments and create a premium positioning in the mind of its consumers. Behavioral segmentation is defined as a process of dividing the entire market into smaller groups based on customer buying behavior. Behavioral segmentation is performed by the organization based on the customer's purchase patterns, such as frequency of use, brand loyalty, usage occasion, benefits sought, and so on. Keep in mind the wants and needs of customers based on their performance and behavior. Adidas behavioral segmentation mainly focuses on those customers who are benefit seekers, regular gym users, sports lovers, athletes, and image seekers. Well, let's talk about the consumer's brand knowledge. Adidas has successfully leveraged its better experience in designing and manufacturing and innovation to become the most powerful sports goods manufacturer in Europe. Some positive consumer brand association for Adidas might be professional, comfortable, powerful, attractive, and of high quality. However, some consumers may associate negative brand association with the brand, which may include exploitation or snobby. Well, let's talk about the competitor analysis. As can be seen from the sports market share chart, Adidas has many competitors in the sportswear industry. The biggest competitor is Nike. In addition, there are smaller competitors such as VF Corp, SS, Puma, Under Armour, and Skechers. Nike is the largest supplier of athletes' shoes and apparel in the world. Nike's image and positioning are to provide the perfect shoes for every sport. It generates a brand awareness through brand ambassadors and sponsoring sporting events and advertises. Puma is the third largest sportswear manufacturer in the world, which also is a German company like Adidas. Just like Nike and Adidas, Puma employs ambassadors to generate their brand awareness. It can be known that these brands have a direct competitive with Adidas. For this competitive, Adidas can use 4PS strategy to improve its sales. Besides, continuously provide innovative products and services should be considered by Adidas to gain competitive advantage. There are two key conditions can determine the level of competition in the sportswear market. The number and the relative size of buyers and sellers, and the extent to which the product is standardized. By comparing the number of stores and employees of Nike and Adidas, as well as Puma, it can be seen that there is considerable competition between Nike and Adidas, while Puma has little competitive. Well, as the Keller said, brand positioning is a core of marketing strategy. Positioning means find the right place among a group of consumers or market segments, enabling them to think about a product or service in the right or desired way. When marketers are identifying a positioning, they need to know who the target consumer is, who the main competitors are, how the brand is similar to those competitors, and how the brand differs from them. Adidas brand positioning based on users and interests to create a unique image in the minds of target consumers. Besides, it competes with competitors by emphasizing the high quality and professional or branded products. Expand the influence of brand also used by Adidas to compete with other brands. The key to branding success is to establish both points of parity and points of difference. Points of parity are elements that a brand needs in order to be considered in the eyes of consumers. This is where a brand may have similarities to others, leading consumers to believe that brand is good enough. Like the Keller said, points of parity associations have three types, which are category, competition, and correlation. I will mainly mention the first two types to evaluate Adidas' points of parity compared to Nike and Puma. Category points of parity means that the brand offers necessary category features, from normal sportswear to professional sports equipment. Adidas almost includes all the sports products category. About the competitive points of parity, those associations designed to negate competitors' points of difference. This means that a brand can find a balance in an area where the competitors are an advantage. Adidas basketball shoes are now starting to compete with Nike. Points of difference are the consumers have a strong association with the brand and make a positive evaluation of it, and think that they cannot find similar points in the competitive brands. There are several points of difference of Adidas. The first is functional design concerns. Adidas launched a Bose technology, which is a unique running shoes technology, leading to the benefits of comfort shoes. The second is key attracts. Easy shoes adopt celebrity design, leading to the benefits of high-end positioning. The third is key ingredients. Adidas use their basic experience in designing and manufacturing, leading to the benefits of high quality. The last is key endorsements. Adidas use celebrity advertisement strategy. Their products recommended by many athletes, leading to the benefits of professional and trust. Therefore, through the above forms benefits, Adidas have compelling proof points to their customers. Like Professor Keller said, having compelling proof points and reason to believe are often critical to the deliverability aspect of points of difference. How can we measure our brand equity? Keller gives two methods. The first is comparative methods, which are examined consumers' attitudes and behavior towards a brand. It can be used to assess specific benefits of brand equity. Detailed speaking, it could be brand-based comparative and marketing-based comparative. Brand-based comparative approaches can be used for comparative brands through keeping the marketing plan and changing brand perception to examine consumers' reaction. The marketing-based comparative approaches are different, which is keep the brand unchanged and examine the consumer's reaction through the change of the marketing plan. The second is holistic method, which uses to determine the unique contribution of the brand to find various considerations. This method also can be divided to two approaches. One is a residue approach, which uses to test the value of a brand by subtracting the consumer's preference for the brand based on the physical attributes of the product from the consumer's overall brand preference. Another is a valuation approach, which is used to accounting the financial value of the brand equity. From the Adidas points of parity and points of difference, it could be noted that Adidas has a very strong brand with significant brand equity. However, it also has challenges which comes from their competitors. There are three recommendations could be useful for Adidas. The first recommendation is connect with the female consumers to increase market share. According to Bosch in according to an article of Professor Bosch in 2005, the largest potential consumer market for the sports industry is the female market. On the other hand, research shows that young women were more likely to buy sporting goods approved by their favorite athletes from socially responsible and supportive sports companies. The second recommendation is use different advertisement strategy to increase brand influence. Adidas is known for sponsoring soccer in Europe and basketball in North America. However, as the biggest revenue of Adidas, the Asia Pacific region has different sports preferences. For example, badminton and table tennis are the most popular sports for Chinese people. The advertising strategy Adidas can use is to sponsoring local celebrities, preferably famous local athletes or the most popular sports in the region. The third recommendation is expand online shopping distribution to deepening competitive advantage. Online shopping mode has now populated in the world. There are several benefits to shopping online. From the aspect of the company, it will reduce spend on rent of shops and decorations, and also higher employees' fees. From the aspect of consumers, it will save their time to shopping and get more comprehensive products in a platform. On the other hand, when the world gets threats, it will reflect the importance of online shopping. For example, when the coronavirus spread in the world, people are required to stay at home. Shops are closed. The safe way that consumers can continue to shop is online. This is the reference. Thank you for your listening.